Angel Reese imitates Caitlin Clark's move and sparks WNBA broadcasters' honest opinion versus Lynx. Coming out of high school, Angel Reese was ranked the #1 wing. But when she entered collegiate basketball, she transitioned into playing more as a guard, largely because of her unique combination of size and skill set that allowed her to handle the ball, defend multiple positions, and initiate offense from perimeter roles. Now, it seems like Reese is finally getting back to her old self. Well, that was on full display in a recent game against the Lynx, where Reese showcased her expanding game by threading a pinpoint pass to Rebecca Allen in transition, who finished with a bucket. What caught everyone's attention wasn't just the assist itself, it was the way she orchestrated the high-low action, showing off her vision and versatility like never before. The play, perfectly set up by Hailey Van Lith, was described by the broadcasters as an excellent dime to the Aussie. Impressive, right? Naturally, it didn't take long for people to draw comparisons to Caitlin Clark's recent full-court assist to Sophie Cunningham that helped her set records. According to Polymarket Hoops, Clark hence became the fastest guard in WNBA history to reach 100 assists in a season. A high feat for CC, no doubt, but for Reese, it means a lot more. After all, she has always been at the center of criticisms after criticisms. As Reese made the play, even the broadcast team couldn't help but point out her evolution. When Angel Reese is showing her range or versatility, her diversification as a basketball player and as a playmaker, this is just an excellent dime, one announcer said, clearly impressed. At that moment, the Chi-Town Barbie wasn't just grabbing boards or finishing in the paint. She was controlling the tempo and setting her teammates up, much like how Clark has built her rookie reputation. But to be fair, Reese had already warned us about this version of herself. I was a passer, and I could have been a passer all my career. Like, I came out of high school as the #1 wing, and I'm trying to get back to that. Trying to get back to being super versatile, she shared earlier in a post-game conference after the Chicago Sky's 78-66 win over the Connecticut Sun. And that's turning out to be true. This wasn't the first time the league got a glimpse of playmaking Reese. Remember her triple-double feat? It came in that very Sun game. After Caitlin Clark became the first player this season to notch a triple-double, and Reese followed with her own, dropping 11 points, 13 rebounds, and 11 assists in a win. That wasn't all, as she added 3 steals and 2 blocks as well. Her 10th assist came on a jumper by Ariel Atkins with 2:46 remaining in the game. And on May 30th against the Dallas Wings, she pulled off a highlight reel-worthy assist. Late in the first quarter, after attacking the basket and drawing 2 defenders, the 23-year-old threaded the ball between them to find Elizabeth Williams for an easy bucket. That was the first real look at what was to come. But while Chi-Town Barbie is progressing, she isn't the mastermind behind this strategy. From boards to dimes, it was HC who let Angel Reese redefine. No doubt, almost every other second-year player went through a lot to find the pace they had in year one. It was the same for Caitlin Clark, and Angel Reese is no different, as the Chi-Town Barbie even recorded her lowest output of a mere 2 points against the Newark Liberty. And that came when her team needed her the most. But since the Sky featured some new faces and was a comparatively young squad, it all made sense. Then, when veteran Courtney Vandersloot, who was added to provide support to other players, went out due to a torn ACL, Sky head coach Tyler Marsh opted to put the ball in the hands of the bigs. I've said it from day one, I think the best attribute of our bigs is their ability and willingness to pass. So whether that's on high-low opportunities or whether it's driving to the paint and finding the guards and shooters out on the perimeter, I think the spacing is key to create those opportunities for each other and for our guards. They've been great at that, he shared. And since then, it didn't take long for the Sky to improve to 3-7 back then, all thanks to Reese, who was slowly adjusting to operate as a playmaker. And that was hard to even think of, because her career numbers didn't really support the passing load. She is now averaging 3.8 assists this season after averaging 1.9 last year. But as Reese followed Marsh's belief in her, it all came easily. We're not saying this, she herself put it best when she shared, and coach, Tyler Marsh, made that emphasis early on in the season. And I didn't understand it, and I really was kinda confused and trying to figure it out. I'm still figuring it out. But I have patience. And yes, that patience really did wonders, as the board's Barbie is now getting recognition among fans.